Hey guys, we're back at it for another beautiful weekend here in Southern California. My name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. Each week I put these videos together for you to highlight what is going on with the loans, with the mortgages, and the real estate industry as a whole. Having been in the business for 25 years, I've seen lots of cycles, and we're heading into sort of a flattening time here, as they call it, sort of a balanced market. I want to remind you to go over to my website as you're heading out to the open houses this weekend over at www.mikemunzing.com. As always, pull up my rate sheet to bring that with you so you know what's going on in the rates. Now, the rates are trending down just slightly. We have overall been fairly level with a very slight downward trend for months. And I want to remind you that I am a mortgage broker. Been out here 25 years, as I mentioned. And as a mortgage broker, I'm hooked up with all kinds of wholesale investors. I'm not an in-house lender. I'm not a big mortgage banker. I keep my overhead very low because of my experience. I don't need a lot of other resources. And I go to these wholesale lenders so your buyer, your client, is getting the absolute lowest wholesale rate. That is so important. When you deal with a big mortgage banker, there are levels of management, all of which are making six figures, all of which are making a bunch of money, and that comes out of your client. When you've got that in-house lender, whoever it is today, this week, it was somebody probably different last week or the month before. A, they're newer loan officers, and B, those investors, those lenders are paying overhead as well. I want to pass it all on to your buyer. So once again, not only is my rate sheet effective, but my rates overall, once we drive down into it with your buyers with great credit and the specifics of the loan are all input, I will be able to drive that rate down to as low as it absolutely possibly can be. Okay, that being said, let's take a look what Stephen Thomas is talking about this week. Every couple of weeks I bring up his report, and it's over at www.reportsonhousing.com. Stephen puts a great report out, and this one is really crucial for a number of deals that I'm working on right now. We've got a buyer who doesn't want to pay as much as a seller wants to sell the home for. And what Stephen points out is that we are coming to an end of the seller's market for the year. We had spring, which is the number one selling market, on into summer, and we're heading into autumn, which historically slows things down. So the sellers are at that top point right now, but getting the highest number that they can, but the market is slowing on them, and they're going to end up chasing the market down. So as Stephen points out, that the sellers really need to wake up. They cannot just be out there setting that high watermark and expect to sell their home. The buyers are savvy, the buyers are smart, so Stephen points that out. He also basically says that the Orange County appreciation in our market is also coming to an end. So the seller's market's coming to an end, the appreciation's coming to an end. That his comment is that we're bumping along a ceiling. We're at the high mark in Stephen's opinion, and I do agree with that. I don't think the rates are going anywhere soon. So it's the increase in inventory and the savviness of the buyers that are really kind of keeping us where we are. He says that we do see, and I do hear of the occasional multiple offers, but I'm hearing about a lot less multiple offers. I'm hearing about a lot more days on market, time on market, and Stephen concurs on that. Let's take a look at what's going on with the active inventory here in Orange County as a whole, across all spectrums, across all price ranges. We are up 3%, and that is up 231 homes. And are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? We're above the 8,000 home mark again, which is great. And I'm looking as representing the buyers on the loans. I love when the buyers have great options and a lot more inventory to look at. And it's not great for the sellers, but I love it for our buyers. We are at 8,057 homes currently on the market. Stephen thought that 8,000 mark was where we were going to be kind of topping off there. And I haven't seen any hint of slowing all year. It's been a straight line. You can take a look here on the chart. Very impressive. And I think we're going to keep going, at least for the short term. We have not seen 1 week that has a blip in it. So it's been a tremendously straight line. Now, demand, we've seen some hiccuping on demand, but this week, or this 2-week period, we have seen a 2% increase in demand overall for all properties in the county, where that's 48 homes that Stephen considers in escrow. His demand are homes in escrow, or the total overall homes in escrow for the county, which right now is 2,549 homes currently in escrow across all price ranges. And finally, he covers the distressed properties, and currently the distressed properties are up by about 5%, which is only 13 homes. That gives us a foreclosure and REO sales opportunities or listings in the county at 294. So hopefully your clients aren't, as they have been in the past, saying, look, I'm looking for that short sale, I'm looking for that foreclosure, I'm gonna wait it out till I find that distressed seller. The distressed sellers may be coming, but a lot of them are not distressed because of the foreclosures and short sales. It's just they've got to sell their home for other reasons and not because they're going to be going into default. So, interesting report. Don't forget, Stephen's got some great charts, graphs, and the back of the report. And if you subscribe to that, it is a subscription site, once again, at reportsonhousing.com, and highly recommend it. I think it's $100 a year, but every 2 weeks you get a great report. It makes you knowledgeable, it makes you intelligent and looking really good for your buyers and sellers, and it keeps you on top of that market. And I always hear if it makes one more deal happen, but for $100, it's certainly been worth it for me, and I think it would be worth it for you as well. Well, once again, we're heading into that beautiful weekend. Don't forget, I've got my online application on my site as well. That is very effective on helping you get your buyers ready to go. Or if it's much easier, have them give me a call at 949-689-5626. I'll hop on my computer and I'll quickly type that application out for them. Makes it very easy. We can know absolutely quickly and definitively whether they can qualify to buy, and get you into a car with them, showing the right home and getting them into escrow, which would be awesome. It'd be great. Great way to end the summer in an escrow with you and a transaction with you. So God bless you. God bless your family. God bless our beautiful country. As the summer's starting to come to a tail end here, it's exciting and it should be beautiful. So we'll talk soon. Call me anytime. Bye-bye.